Hey guys, my name is Tanisha and welcome to my channel. On today's video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about two apps that I feel like aren't talked about enough and how you can utilize these apps and expand your business and grow more sales, reach more people, and all that. Okay. So, the first app that I'm going to talk about is Pinterest. Pinterest's main purpose is for you to come on there and be inspired, or you can just pin things that jump out to you and save it for later. Whether it's DIYs that you're going to try out whenever you get the chance, or an item that you see someone's talking about and you saved it and you're gonna go try it out for yourself. No matter what it is, you have your own little board, but you're gonna come back to it later because that's why you saved it. Now, unlike Instagram, Pinterest's news feed is always randomized, if you get what I'm saying, right? So it's not like it's just the people you're following, or at least from my Pinterest user experience, it's always randomized, and it's not like whatever's the most popular first. I feel like it gives everyone a chance for them to shine, you know? And how I'm able to gauge that is the fact that I started off with 0 followers and my pins were reaching thousands. Mind you, at that time, I didn't even know what the hell I was doing with Pinterest. So, here's my bullet point or whatever of Pinterest. So it's the hashtags, your description, your photo image, and your ads. So it's your hashtags, your description, your photo, and your ads that you run. So, hashtags. I did not know, like Instagram, Pinterest had hashtags. Hashtag. That stuff works. Because even unlike Instagram's hashtag algorithm or whatever that is, their explore page is always like the same people at the top for a while. Like if it's there today, tomorrow you see the same couple people at the top, at the top 9 in the hashtags bracket or whatever it's called, like the top 9 posts for that hashtag. But on Pinterest, once you swipe down, reload the page, it's a whole bunch of different things. So that gives you a higher chance of exposure, you know? And yeah, it gives you a higher chance of exposure compared to Instagram. Not saying that you should stop using Instagram and run to Pinterest, but I'm just saying that, you know, given how much exposure it gives to its users, excuse me, you have a better chance of having your post, having your post pinned onto someone's board. And if your post is pinned to someone's board and that user has followers, you're bound to see more results, because if that user board is public and they have lots of followers, they can migrate to you. What I also like about Pinterest pins is that you can add a link to your things, which is nice, because now I'm gonna compare this to Instagram again, because on Instagram, when you have the shoppable link, it doesn't take you straight to the website. It just shows you what else other things you can shop. But me as a consumer, when I see that, I like move back from it, because would much rather to be able to jump into the page to see what's their store design like, you know what I mean? Because if I like the way your store look and I'm sold on this product, 8 times out of 10, I'm going to purchase. So with Pinterest, you can directly link either your Instagram post or your website page. Now, my website host is Shopify. So if you go to the product page, your product page, and whatever product it is, copy the direct link and then post it under your Pinterest post, your price will show up as well and they'll be sent to your site. Now, the fact that your price is shown there, people are more inclined to click through because it's not like your price is hidden, like a hidden secret, they know what they're going into. So maybe the only thing that will turn them off or refrain them from buying is maybe your shipping prices. That's the only thing, you know what I mean? So that's that about hashtags or whatever. I kind of drifted off, but you know what I'm saying. Now, the next thing is your description. Now, I didn't find out that descriptions actually play a really big role, because much like hashtags, words that you search or whatever, obviously, well, it wasn't known to me that whatever words that you search, those will come up, those images will come up inside whatever the search feed is. And if you play your description part, your description box right, you can just use relevancy. Like if it's relevant towards your picture, you can reach a lot of audiences. Like I'm trying to think, like, so you're selling this, cute bralette, pink bralette top. You can write in the description box, check out this cute pink bralette top, perfect to fit your Y2K aesthetic, because the Y2K aesthetic is, now it's making a comeback, and people love the word aesthetic. So now your Pinterest, your post, your pin is showing up under Y2K aesthetic, pink, cute bralettes. And every time someone refreshes their page, there's a higher chance of you coming up there. And just combine that with hashtags, and you got it done. So I was saying your hashtags, your description box, and your photos. Yes. So a way that helps me to figure out what type of post that I want to make for my item that I want to put out there on Pinterest is that I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so a method that helps me in posting, making or planning my post is that I have my item and I try to figure out what bracket does this fall under. Does it fall under beauty, skincare, lip care, whatever? Or I just search the type of item itself, such as lip gloss. So before I post, I will go into the search box and I search lip gloss, the word itself, and hashtag lip gloss. and then I'll refresh it a couple times to see all the different photos of lip gloss. So with those photos, it'll help me learn like what types of photos are most hot or will mostly draw attention to users on Pinterest, like the most popular ones or whatever. And when you do that, it helps you a lot, because there's pages that repost things because for the aesthetics, like, you know, popping lips, or there has to be some account like that, and they repost lip glosses and lip gloss mixing videos, and then they'll tag you. Make sure you always have your stuff watermarked. Put your watermark in the center of your photo, video, whatever. Watermark it, because there will be people that will try to steal your content. That's the word I was looking for, content. So that helps you with content planning. So content. So yeah, once you figure out what's most popular, whatever, you can post it and, you know, get your little views up or whatever. And yeah. Also, post videos. You should post videos on Pinterest too, because when looking at videos, they can gauge like, what is this brand about? You know, from the videos you can tell a lot, like through a clean background. Always have a clutter-free background on your Pinterest photos. Except for, what I can say is acceptable is those skincare threads, tips things. Those posts are really popular. Like, they will hold like a bunch of things in their bathroom sink, and you know, Snapchat posts, I love this product so much, whatever, and then post on Pinterest, and those be flickings. That flicks because people, it feels personal since it's a Snapchat post, you know what I mean? Like, wow, she really, you know, she went out of her way, or something like that, you know? And the last thing about Pinterest is its ads. Me, personally, I've tried Instagram ads. Maybe I haven't mastered the algorithm yet, but that's okay. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying to master, you know, Instagram ads. But I feel like Pinterest ads, you reach such a larger audience. Like, I spent probably $10 on an ad, and I'll show you my reach over here, which I think isn't all that bad, because compared to Instagram, if I was to pay $10, ain't nobody showing up to that ad, for real. They'll skim past it. Though these ads may not have many link clicks, there's a lot of pinning going on. So they pin something, they're gonna come back to you later. So it's a win-win, because, you know, affordable ads, they save you to your board. Now that's pretty much all I have about Pinterest. It has been bringing my website quite a lot of traffic, which I'm grateful for, because now, one thing I can say about Pinterest is that it really has been, maybe because I've reached so much people, like now I have, at least daily, there's at least 100 people on my website. 100 to 200, sometimes 300 people a day on, you know, my website or whatever. So I feel like Pinterest played a big role in that, since everything is continuously reaching someone, you know? You know what I mean? like nothing, and I actually have more to say about Pinterest. I lied. Like, nothing gets old. You know what I'm, like, on Instagram feeds, your shit is all there, whatever. People don't really look at feeds on Pinterest because you're just searching things up. Me, as a Pinterest user, I'm just searching things up to save, you know? So every time I refresh, it's a new thing. So if one of my pins didn't reach somebody, it'll reach someone else. Unlike on, you know, Instagram again, your page, your stuff, your posts aren't reaching as much people because I feel like after a certain time frame, like your stuff, if you don't do numbers, your stuff it's not gonna be shown through the Explorer page ever again. It's just one done, bam, wham, thank you, ma'am, and that's it. And also with Pinterest, since nobody really goes to like your board that you're following to, like, you know, analyze that shit in like deep depth, you can repost your photos that hasn't reached a lot of people, or you could just make multiple boards and post them there. You know what I mean? Now, the next app that I'm going to talk about is Facebook. Facebook, you know, it's the ghetto of all social media. I'm a Facebook user myself, and I can attest for that. It's the ghetto out there. But it's also a home for many drop shipping companies. Like, that's really all the ads that you see there. So I feel like if you're a drop shipping business, Facebook is the perfect home for you. But the two things about Facebook that I'm going to talk about is your relationships and Facebook groups. Now, relationships on Facebook. Now, if you have a Facebook and you have a good relationship with your Facebook friends, then they are more likely to support you on your endeavors. Why? Because you support them back and you are heart reacting their stuff, commenting, sharing, the keying it up with them. So if they see you selling something and it look good, feel good, smell good, they're more inclined to support you and share your posts. Now, with those shares, and maybe there's somebody who's active as well, their friends who see it gonna share as well. And I feel like that's a chain reaction, and that can make your post go viral or semi-viral. Like this is one of my posts that I believe went, you know, semi-viral or whatever, because I'm very active with my Facebook friends. You know what I mean? Like, you do to others what you want to be done to you, and the rest just falls. It's like a rain. Is it called a rain effect? It's like the trickle down. This is kind of like jazz hands, like the trickle down effect. Yeah. And the last thing is Facebook groups. Now, as a female entrepreneur, you slightly have a higher advantage, because I don't know if boys have their support groups, but there's a lot of women support groups, and I'm in quite a few of them, and some of them allow advertising. So you can post your little cute photos, and these people can be potential customers, because these support groups have thousands of members. And if the page is if the group is public, you can also share those posts. So if they like that, they're gonna share it. And if it's a group that doesn't allow any advertisement, a lot of girls, almost every day, someone's asking for something. They're always asking for something. Like, for example, in the groups that I'm in, a lot of the times they ask for what's good for my skin. Like, what are some good products you guys can recommend? And, you know, I just sneak in a little, you know, I have this facial oil, and send a couple of reviews, potential customer, you know. And now there's Facebook business groups. Like, I'm only using this group because it's a really big group and a lot of people in it. Like the Facebook group, The Connection. Sometimes people are asking who has this on hand, who has this or whatever. It's kind of like buy and sell at some points, but you can get some sales. Sometimes it's a hit or miss, really, because there's too much people in that group. But if your post does well in there, maybe there's a chance to be going viral. And it's not that bad to build connections with other business owners, and you guys can collab if that ever happens. But yeah, I think that's it. So if you like this video, you already know what to do. Leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. There will be a part 2 to this. I'll be talking about Instagram. Yeah. Part 2, I'll be talking about Instagram and how to set that up, because y'all bio is either a hit or a miss. Your bios in Instagram is very important. And I'm gonna walk you through like creating an Instagram account. Thank you again for watching my videos. See you guys when I post again.